Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Just So I am playing Final Fantasy XIV. Last episode we finished off like all of the quests that were like immediately available in the Dravanian hinterlands. And in this episode we're going to go and begin with just cleaning up these like regular yellow quests of Idleshire, and then I'm going to check out... I think basically I can do all of these except for Disarmed. Disarmed is just really long. It's like the Cause of Bahamut, but then from Heavensward. So, alright. Idleshire is in great danger of plunder. Illuminati have unleashed new vanguards, walk like gobbies but whirl and slash and hurt. They patrol around Architecton now, but will soon come to make slaves of Gobby flock here. Holpix is begging at plunder. Make scrap metal of 3 Illuminati vanguards. Gobbykin of Holpix speak of peace, but no can be peace without war. Not while Illuminati try to steal territory of Idleshire. Now is not time to put away fighty tool. Now is time to raise it. Uplander, take heads from 6 of hated foes of Holpix. Show Illuminati that Idleshire is not having fear of them or their Architecton. Is Uplander looking to aid Idleshire? Then Uplander has come to right Gobby. Half-Six has tricksy plan. Will drive Illuminati out of their brain case. Here, take these inventions of Half-Six. Name of Signal Clogger. If Uplander puts them in Maker's quarters, they will stop at Illuminati air talking. Sacks of dry dogs are missing, all 4. So full, somebody memories. Dry dogs pour sweat, blood, and tears into stuffing them. Dry dogs know who is behind this. Nasty thieving Illuminati. They are stealing my precious stacks and taking them to Maker's quarter. Please, Uplander, steal them back. Gobbies think of moving capital of Gobbyland to Answering Quarter. Lots of good stone huts there, but no Gobby knows which one stand up and which ones fall down. That's why Dry Dogs sent Fresh Face to investigate. But Fresh Face has been gone long time, and still not back. Will Uplander go to Answering Quarter and check on Fresh Face? Name of Boomshocks. Dry Dogs hope Boomshocks not hurt. Nice. We have a full list of side quests. So let us go into the hinterlands. Yes, of course. Nice. Let's go and first get this one going, and then we'll go to all of this. It's a lot of murdering. Haha. A lot of gobby murder. To see Uplander in Answering Quarter with big eyes. Dry Dog sent you to check on Boombox. Boomshocks no like check work. Want to finish quick fast and go home to Idleshire, but check work going snail fast. Every time Boomshocks try to check stone huts, creepy crawly bad bugs chase away. No can map make with bad bugs about. Will Uplander kill 5 bad bugs? Then Boomshocks can map make and not loud. I have an itchy nose. Kill. Look at my beautiful spell. I love glare. The glare mage is real. Need to kill 5 of them? Ugh. You see, I may like glare, but I also like one-shotting my enemies, which the healer is not really gonna do. Especially since I don't have... I'm not at max level yet, so can't really one-shot these things. With a healer, mind you. I think with a DPS, with a strong enough hit, I can definitely one-shot him. Here we are. There we go. Thank you for death-making crawlybugs, Uplander. Now Boomshocks can quick finish check work and home go to Idleshire. Yes. Uplander, please help more block monsters stop check work of Boomshocks. Boomshocks try to map make near Plant House, but Big Mouth slimy vines chase away. Will Uplander get rid of slime vines for Boomshocks? 3 will be plenty much. Marbles! It's kind of interesting how it's like marbles and then you have Malboros. I don't really know what the difference is between the two. We're going to get both of these. And just use ass size. Not a size, ass size. I gotta wonder how this came into existence, huh? Well, you see, you show the enemy your ass size, and they just blow up. You see, you get a damage bonus when you wear the 2B, 2B pants. Anyway. Thank you, Uplander, thank you. Now Boomshocks can map make near plant house without being marble matched. After map making is finished, Boomshocks only have to do a quick check work behind plant house. Then finally can home go to Goblin Town. 3 times as last time's promise. Boomshocks nearly finished work list, but last list is impossible. Boomshocks must tail pull feathers from Orn kites, but when tail pull, all Boomshocks get is peck eyes. Boomshocks is love gobby, not fight gobby. Will Uplander fight Orn kites behind plant house and tail pull feathers from them? Boomshocks needs 3 feathers to check to finish check work, then can finally get home go. It's always interesting when you get one quest and it turns out to be like 5 in a row. There we go, and do this. Once again, when it comes to sightseeing stuff, I think I may do that like much later. Seems like kind of bonus content. Something that could be interesting to check out, but not really. I don't really feel like it would be that necessary, in my humble opinion. There's a lot of stuff like that in this MMO. Who knows, there may be a day when I start streaming and then I can do stuff like that during stream. I was thinking about doing stuff like that and then maybe some more of the grindy stuff or whatever. I don't know quite yet. I have no clue, my friends. In any case, know that this series is not anywhere near done. It's gonna last a long time. Boomshocks try to tail pull own kite feathers, but it's impossible. For Gobby anyway. For a blender, it's easy game, right? Or yes? The beautiful feather of a bird not often seen outside the Orn Wilds. Big thanks, Uplander. Now all check work is box crossed. Finally, Boomshocks can home go. Boomshocks no like check work. Tinker work is much more happy task. Want to go back to safe place and gear fiddle in not loud. Boomshocks put check work straight ways. Then home go to Idleshire. Where Uplander tell dry docks that check work of Boomshocks is all done. Big thanks for big help, Uplander. Yes. I know language and speech. Well, in any case, 2 languages and their speech patterns. Alright. Destination. Ruination. Hello. Goblin sharpshooter. I thought it said cucumber sack. But it's a cumbersome sack. Look at this sack. Kill. Metal kill. I think I already said that earlier today. Or maybe yesterday, don't remember. Well, yesterday in the sense of, you know, recordings. Can I please? Thank you. Hehe, thank you! Let me go and do this, because I feel like I want to cast a little bit faster. There we go. And let's go and put our jamming devices on that place. Put your back into your place! There we go. There we go. Successfully boycotted the Illuminati. Thank you, Ablander, for helping Idleshire so muchly. Illuminati are learning how to make Guardian Magitek into pieces and remaking them into strong vanguards. They are great at doing they are great at doings very terrible. Yes, but great. Ah, I see. Illuminati make no room in brain cases for goodness. Keep secrets to themselves, use their special knowings to make Gobbikin into slaves. Holpix hopes they will learn Idleshire's strength and stop trying. Ha! Uplander crushed brain cases of Illuminati like eggs. Idleshire wins today. But war is not over. Illuminati still have lust eyes for land of Idleshire. They still take knowings with cruelness. Keep them with fighty tools. Illuminati will attack with tricksy plan and secret schemes. Holpix will make sure to double, no, triple guards. Idleshire will not lose war, never. Now Illuminati cannot air talk over Linkpearl. You must walk away from one end of Maker's Quarter all the way to the other to make tongue flaps. Half-Sticks and Uplander have played very good trick now. Name of Illuminati, thieving sacks of dry docks. Property of one dry docks. This hempen bag is perilously overstuffed with all manner of oddly shaped rubbish. No mistaking sacks of dry docks. Yes. Not one piece missing or awry. Inside sacks is junk, Uplander, but not any junk. These are forgotten relics of Oshadian Uplanders, and their trash is treasure for gubbies. Idleshire no need new things. We'll use these again and again instead. Freshface finished all of check work. Uplander is sure Freshface said all of check work. Then Boomshocks even tailpull Orn Kite Feathers, but that task was impossible. Drydox only put it in as laugh task. This is a big find indeed, Uplander. Freshface Boomshocks is natural-born check worker. From now on, Drydox leave all check work to Boomshocks and focus on gear fiddling. Thank you for big help, Uplander. Yeah. Loudjux has told you. Loudjux has no smelling herbs for top. Uplander, you have not come with custom. Uplander wants custom. Loudjux does need 6 Narbroi leaves for bundle making of fragrant herbs. From every corpse, Uplander can make 2 leaves. and Loud Yox will pay good jingly shine, so we are both happy. Yes. 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 Where is friend of Ulnix? He is only gathering junk in the answering quarter. Should be back by now. Oh, Uplander, did you hear time flaps of Ulnix? Then can search for friend. Maybe he is fine, but Ulnix has bad feeling in heart. Uplander has good arm for fighting tool, yes? Please kill Tarantula Hawks for Wulnix. They are swarming in Collector's Quarter, giving Wulnix terrible frights when gate guarding. Kill 3 and Wulnix is feeling safer. Didn't even know that your Starlight's over here. Makes sense that you would be here. Story-wise. Wow, here, there, and here. What the fuck? Why? Why, SpongeBob? Why? Alright, this way. Where are they coming from? With great glowing eyes, I can no finish junk collection. Outlander, here is place of danger. Little monsters are near, trying to poke and stab travelers. Do not go up steps seeking them. Mammoths. Uplander has broken monsters? Monsters are not monsters, but mammoths of Sharian? Gasp. Truly. Thank you, Uplander. I can continue... Truly. I can continue junk hunting. We'll have good haul today. Tell Wunix I am leaving soon, please. Look at this beautiful piece of steampunk. Enemy sighted. Wait, does this do damage still? It does do still. Okay. Good to know. Just the initial damage can already be enough to just finish it anyway. I don't have to deal with casting. Alright, back to Idleshire. Idleshire. Narbroi make nasty screechings, but their leaves have scent like tasty fresh foods. Long plump leaves plucked from a carnivorous nabroi. 4, 5, yes, 6 full leaves. Thank you, Uplander. Gubby flock. Pack gubby mass with herbs. Keeps nose free of bad smells of bogs and mires. Loud jocks can make many bundles and double jingly shine. Would Uplander like to smell too? No? Well, then Uplander will want quest prize. Loud jocks is gubby of her worth. Here's jingly shine for your service. Even have pineapple juice. Even I can't really say that I like pineapple. But oh well. My planner has made the heart of Woolnix unheavy with this news. Please take this as thanks for help. My planner does great favor for Woolnix. In truth, Woolnix ran away when attacked by bugs. Woolnix was scolded for leaving gate unwatched. But this is unfair. Woolnix was stung by Tarantula Hawk, ran because pain was driving Woolnix mad. But now Tarantula Hawks are fewer. Woolnix can patrol in peace. Right. So, let's go and start to check out some of these quests. So, striking opportunity. Right, this is PvP stuff. Core, I know you. You're one of them half-mad adventurers what roams about picking fights with gods and every bugger else. Well met, enough your work. But you're just one of them pack of right-crazed killers, am I right? Else, for all I know, might be they're the ones what do the work while you share in the credit. Now, killer, don't take it personally or nothing. But I've seen it before, when it's all blood and shite and explosions, it can be hard to tell if you're pulling your weight. That's why I've been training up in Stone Sky Sea. Don't let the daft name fool you, it's a proper training ground where fighting folk like me and you can go to refine our killing prowess. If you've never been, go and look for the goodly fella out past Backbridge. He'll tell you the rest. You won't regret it. This is PvP stuff, I think. And then this. Ladair? Gods, it really is you. I've heard the songs and tales with the thing that they would come tonight and meet you in the flesh. Whatever have I done to deserve such an honor? Drat of all the days to polish my armor. She must think I'm a total bumpkin. But wait, dare I ask? No, I dare. To impose on such a hero. Oh, but what is the harm in trying? Yes, I must try. You see, I'm in a bit of a bind. A pickle, if you will. You see, I've just taken on a task of sorts. A task far, far beyond the abilities of a two-gill greenhorn like myself. But you, yes, a realm-renowned hero like you could tackle this monumental task in your sleep. Blindfolded and with both arms and legs tied behind your back. So, you'll do it for me, yes? Wonderful. Just head over to Rowena's and tell Chloe Poe you're there to help. Did I say Chloe Poe? I meant Chloe Aliapo. That isn't my silly little nickname for her, and I certainly haven't been frequenting her shop every day for the past 2 months. That her ever so cute little smile might brighten my dark and dreary days. But I've blabbered enough. I've blabbered on enough, haven't I? Ta-ta! Right. Uh-huh. Okay. Rowena. Nope! This, my friends, is to unlock the relic weapons from Heavensward. But yeah, later on. Hey there, lady. I'm Chloe Aliapo, and who might you be? Linda Dare, the Linda Dare? From all the stories? Wow, you're like a legend, a real living and breathing legend. This is so exciting. Did I tell you I love stories? Well, I do. And not just listening to them, I'm pretty good at telling them too. I have this friend whose mommy and daddy went away and never came back, and well, she gets lonely and cries sometimes, so I tell her stories to cheer her up. That's right, stories of brave adventures like you. She likes my stories. She stops crying and even starts smiling and laughing. Seeing her happy makes me happy too, but lately she's just been staring off into space again. It must be my fault, but all my stories are starting to sound the same. But then I have an idea. Do you know what it is? I'll ask great adventurers like you to tell me your stories, and then I'll put them together to make new stories of my own. Truly a great idea, right? Tell me you think so too. So will you help me? Rowena gives me all sorts of things when I work hard, so if you do this for me, I can give some of them to you. What sort of things? Well, tombstones for one, and well, all kinds of other special stuff, but not my Mandragora pin. That's all mine. So, do me a favor, remember all your bestest stories and write them in this notebook here. I call it Chloe's Wondrous Tales, because I have a tale, and I tell tales, get it? Every time your stories help me come up with new tales of my own, I'll give you a present. It'll be a lot more fun for the both of us, don't you think? Thanks, Sin, and by the way, you're even cuter than I pictured you from the stories. Once again, dialogue that I've never read. Wondrous Tales unlocked. Welcome to Wondrous Tales. Henceforth, you can share your tales of heroism and daring do for the chance to earn valuable rewards. To begin, you want to obtain a Wondrous Tales journal from Chloe Aliapo, in addition to one you've just received. A new journal will be made available every week. Within a journal is a card with 16 squares, 4 columns and 4 rows, each representing a certain quest or duty or a category of the same. Triumph in the corresponding adventure, and the square will be marked off. You can mark off up to 9 squares on a single card. Complete the conditions described within, for example, marking off 9 squares, marking off 4 squares in a row, and so forth. And deliver your marked journal to Chloe Aliapo, and the story-loving Mikote child will reward you accordingly. To view objectives and see which squares you've marked off, as well as review reward conditions and time limits, you need only use the journal from the key items menu. A new journal will be available from Chloe Aliapo every week on Tuesday at 10 AM Earth time. Happy adventuring! So, it is a key item. The way that this works goes as follows. So you have different little things, like dungeons 1 through 49, dungeons level 50, dungeons 51 through 59, and dungeons level 60. Depends on like where you are in the story, what level you are, what you've unlocked, all of that jazz. You can also do World of Darkness to get one of these things, Reaping City of Mach, which is another thing. Some other stuff, just all kinds of stuff. Trials, raids, even PvP is one of those. So, another thing that kind of works is the second chance. So, second chance points can be earned by completing selected duties with party members who are new to the duty. So whenever you do a roulette and somebody is, or just any duty, whatever, and somebody is new to the duty, you will get one of these second chance points. You can get a maximum of up to 9. You can retry, which, for instance, if I were to complete the 1 through 49, and I just want to get another sticker, and I don't want to do any of the other duties that are in here, then you can use retry and just reset that one. Another thing is shuffle, which changes the locations of all seals, only available when current seal count is between 3 and 7. So basically, you finish a duty, then you can get a seal from over here, and then any of these random seals are going to get marked up. And the rewards are based, like you always get the Elegant Platinum piece or the Elegant Tombstones of Poetics if you want to, and the experience when you finish a book. But all of these ones under here are totally dependent on how many lines you have filled up. So, for instance, if you have... How many is it? 9 again, right? So this is 4, 4... I know that there is a setup. There is a way that you can get... the 3 lines. I just don't really know. Actually, no, it's 4, and then it's 3, and then it's another 3. Which would be too much. Either way, I don't remember. I cannot for the life of me remember. But there is a setup where you can get all 3 lines. And if you get those, then you get 30 of these MGP Platinum cards. Oh, sorry, 20. Which adds 50,000 MGP to your... Which just gives you 50,000 MGP in general. And you also get these certificates of commendation, which you can use to trade the different things. So, let's go and begin with checking out the bronze ones, which can give you different little usable items. Like, for instance, a couple of minions from certain characters. You can also get these clusters, which are used for exchanging materials of all kinds of levels. Then the silver ones can give you the Corgi earrings, the Corgi scarf, Spriggan earrings, Piazza ring, Kate Sith and neck ribbon, Stuffed Chloe, even more little minions, some other pieces of headwear, and even more of these clusters, and then also the ornate armor pieces, which were things that you could get in, I think, the last Moogle event, if I recall correctly. Was that correct, or am I... I'm not 100% sure if this is only for this, or if this is also... I think this may be something you can craft, but I cannot recall. There's also the gold ones, which I don't remember how to get even. Anyway, you can get just all of these different mounts. Holy shit, there's actually a lot of mounts. And then you can get the ornate stuff over here, which is... I see, okay, so this gives you the most recent, highest level gear. Crafted at high quality. So, could be pretty dang decent. Now, I think maybe because I'm not level 90, I don't think I can get those, yeah. I think if you're level 90, you get a different book, and then you can probably get the gold certificates, which allow you to get these higher level things. Anyway, this is not something, like there's not really a story behind this or whatever, it's just to get you more rewards and give you more reason to redo content that you've already done. I will probably just ignore this for the most part because it's a pain to fill in the book, and I'm lazy. I'm lazy being the biggest reason, of course. Right. Now let's also go and get... Oh, of course you had more normal quests underneath you. I suppose you could lend me a hand, lass. See, Idleshar's made of mismatched odds and ends, and the fastest way to learn about newcomers is to work with them. So I'm of the mind you should pitch in a bit. Ain't a lot of glory in it, but I've got a green adventure moving foodstuffs into our storerooms. Go and see if the lad needs help, eh? Would you do me a favor, adventure? Don't worry, it's not but a simple delivery. I'm just too busy to handle all my orders on my own. Take this bag of squiggly walks to ffXIV. You'll likely find her fishing out at the Thaliak River, and don't let her worm her way out of paying. I'm not running a charity here. And then also a thing to unlock another dungeon. Now here's the adventure I was looking for. I've got a job that needs doing, and something tells me that you'd be just the one to do it. Now, stop me if I've got this wrong, but Little Bird told me that you'd been in and out of the Great Global Library, and that a walking, talking broom of all things showed you the way in. Well, I suppose the latter bit's neither here nor there. Long story short, a certain person had just something they want from that library, a hefty leather-bound tome to be exact, and they've tasked me with finding the right woman to retrieve it. There's just one rap. Seems some heedless interloper. Mind you, I'm not looking to point fingers here. Left the door to the Forbidden Vaults wide open, allowing what seems like every voice and source of abomination in the Encyclopedia Eorzea to saunter right in. A right mess, I'm sure you agree. Fortunately, the strapping lass standing in front of me knows the place like the back of her hand. I just need you to make you like a real broom friend, sweep out the nasties, and retrieve the tome for my client. Simple enough, right? I'll meet you there. Okay. Let me also go and... Now I'm thinking about I should probably go and talk to this guy too, because he might have more quests underneath him. Ah, you're Lane, aren't you? I found you at last, Kupo. I was really hoping that I wouldn't have to do this again. Vidofnir asked me to come find you, and I've been searching high and low and near and far, Kupo. Do you know how difficult it is to look for someone while trying to stay unseen yourself? Well, never mind that now. There are more important things to worry about, Kupo. Vidofnir was very insistent that I hurry you back to the Some Owl Summit as soon as possible. So, on your way, Kupo. Right, well, that's my job done. I'll go on ahead and let Vidofnir know you're coming. See you there, Kupo. What? Oh, confound it. I knew one was a bit too bloody light. Oh, pardon me. I've just discovered there's a crack in the urn I was carrying. I've been dropping crab apples left and right without even knowing it. Could I trouble you to look for them whilst I patch the hole? Bruh. This reminds me of one of the first quests in A Realm Reborn that I did. Or just in the game at this point. Uplander is looking for crab apples, perhaps. Here, I found it lying on the ground. But Uplander had better wash it muchly before ye. Young Uplander is so funny, carrying heavy urn. He does not see crab apples falling from hole in bottom. Plop, plop, plop. Uplander, take this back to him. Midna Jew will have my hide if she learns I'm mucked up just carrying about crab apples. Pronounced crab-bopple. Really now. Unlike the crab apple, or crab apple, when ripened to a bright red crabobbles are amazingly sweet and delicious. Nutritious. Oh, 1, 3, yes, that's all of them. Thank you, Adventure. Now, what was it that you wanted of me? Some midnight Jew sent you to help me. Well, I hope you'll have cause to help in... I hope I'll have cause to help you in return. That is the way of Idleshar, after all. From what I've heard of how you helped out that last adventure, I'm thinking you'll do just fine here. Sorry for testing you without telling you. When me and mine first got here, it took us a while to find the rhythm, but before long we were the best of friends with the guppies. Now we're as dedicated as them to building this place into a proper town. And if you're willing to pitch in, it don't much matter where you're from or what brought you here. Long as you help out, you're good in my book. And the guppies. Let me go and talk to this guy and see if he has any other quests outside of... He does. He does. Is this place we guppies our founding nation? Free nation of free people. Founding nation takes much jingly shine, but this is free nation. We cannot take jingly shine from noble hard-working guppies. So it's ffXIV that we have tools. Guppies need tools. We can rent tools to fund nation. Plan is sound, but we already have problem. One guppy borrowed pickaxe and does not give back. This ungracious guppy has left and took a borrowed thing with her. Uplander, please find this guppy and find out what happened. Guppy with borrowed things. Borrowed thing was traveling towards Maker's quarters. Please find her. I think this may be a quest that unlocks after you've done a lot of the other side quests around here. There's all side quests that kind of work like that. So I am pretty dang positive that that is what is happening now. Oh, also this. You're very good, madam. You look like you enjoy bathing in the blood of your enemies. Have you perchance heard about Stone Sky Sea? You see, as part of an initiative to reduce the numbers of disputes, the Adventurers Guild has been forced to arbitrate between members who accuse their comrades of not contributing sufficiently to... Let me try again. She who fights with strength of stone unyielding breathes deep of boundless sky and embraces serenity of rolling sea. Against her, none can stand. Sorry, that's what the Doman fellow told me to say. I don't quite understand it myself, but he seems to think it was all very clever. Right, so, in essence, we've got these ridiculous contraptions that you attack in whatever manner you deem fit. Each is supposedly tailored to the strength of some legendary beast or being some madman decided to challenge once upon a time. Speaking of which, I believe one should be dropping in right about now. At least I thought it was PvP. I've never done this before, so I have no idea. Apparently the first time they dropped one of those was an accident. The trainees loved it so much they started doing it all the time though. Right, so each is tailored to the strength of a legendary fiend. The idea being that if you can defeat the dummy, you can defeat the fiend. In principle, that is, dummies don't hit back after all. But who gives a fig about any of that, eh? I nearly forgot the best part. It's free! I don't understand. Maybe the extra text will explain a little bit better. You now have access to Stone Sky Sea. This training ground can be accessed by speaking with a goodly adventurer outside Idleshire. Because isn't there also like a thing in here somewhere? Isn't it PvP? I thought it was. Frontline down rival wings. Huh. Questions? I thought I explained everything to you rather well, but... So training ground managed by the Adventure Guild here. Members are free to hone their technique and see if they're up to snuff. You tell us what sort of trial you'd like and we prepare a striking dummy for you. Strike a dummy in a time allotted and you pass. Don't and you fail. It's not the most involved assessment, but it works. It depends on what you would like to kill, I suppose. Various high-level duties in which you'll be tasked with destroying a striking dummy. While the strength of the striking dummy may vary significantly depending on the difficulty selected, please note that all the trials have a time limit of 3 minutes. The strength for the striking dummy will also be adjusted depending on your class job. Registering for a trial. Huh. There's not been a party. Furthermore, as space within is limited. If all training grounds are occupied, you will need to wait and try registering later. Once summoned to your training ground, you will have a brief period for which you prepare you for your trial. However, you may engage trying to quench your trial early if you do so. Please note that all recast timers will reset. Okay. Well, I I thought this was like a PvP thing, but no, it's actually just a training ground. That's intriguing. Over 1,000 hours in the game, friends. Been playing this game for a year. Oh. Or is it more than a year right now? I don't remember, man. I really don't pay attention to that. This time, Feldsmox order top quality fishing bait. Fish will not be able to resist squirming, wriggling squiggly box, but Feldsmox waits and waits, and order of squiggly box does not arrive. A rare type of tadpole prized by fishes for its tendency to thrash about the water, long after being impaled on a fishing hook. You have them, Feldsmox squiggly box. Feldsmox shall catch a great many fish. Thank you for delivering. Please take Jingly Shine as payment. Take back to Midnight Jew. Ungracious copy. Thank you, Planner. Your actions are appreciated. But what brings you here? Ah, pickaxe. I forgot to return pickaxe. I'm leaving on journey now. Cannot return to Indochar. Please take borrow thing and return to Dry Docks. Thank you. Oh. Let's also go and unlock the Great Google Library. Well, the hard version in any case. You remember hard dungeons? I do. Do you remember being hard? I do. Don't even ask questions. There's no point. There's no point delving into my insanity. Ah, there you are. Good to see a woman who doesn't shy away from a challenge. You'll see a sturdy-looking door just ahead of you and to your left. That'll be the entrance to the Forbidden Vault. This is as far as I can take you. It's in my contract, you see. Anyhow, my client and I are both counting on you to retrieve that tome. Watch your back in there, and try to keep it down. It is a library, after all. Okay, so now that we have that unlocked, I will go back to Ilshar, and we're gonna go and... I guess I can do that still. Although, it is gonna get... well... Choose, Fred. Choose. Okay, fuck it. I'm gonna do some more normal side quests, and then next episode we can go and begin with doing both this dungeon and then the other dungeon. Seems like you didn't have any trouble finding Feldsmox. You made sure to collect payment, right? Coin just to you by the goblin Feldsmox to pay for fishing bait. Thank you. I've no idea when I would have found time to deliver that on my own. Fishing so popular with these gobbies, them squiggly walks, sell as fast as I can get my hands on them. The goblins here at Ilshire plan to settle down here together with us, but I think a lot of them are wanderers at heart. I think Feldsmox a wanderer. She might stay a while, but I figure one day her wanderlust will get the better of her, and then she'll leave this place behind. Alright. What bring up Lander to Dry Docks? A goblin crafted pickaxe available for rent from the fine bucolic folk at Ilshar. This pickaxe, Dry Dogs thought it stolen. Thank you for recovering it. Take and borrow saying you found it? We have ffXIV's greatest gratitude. Oh. Okay. Okay, I thought... Huh. I thought it would be a little bit more involved than that. Either that or something has changed in the hinterlands. Yep, there we go. I'm sorry, 2 things have changed. Son of a bitch. Sorry. I know, my language. But still, son of a bitch. Okay. Illuminati draw near, but Gobby watchguards do not return to camp. Plan is for watchguards to gather and launch backstrike from here if Illuminati approach, but no Gobbies gather here at all. Outlander, please find watchguard and tell them to return. Watchguard should be at Maker's Quarter and Collector's Quarter. Yes, I saw Illuminati, but they were not close to camp. Not really close. But if Tapclix asks us to return, I have no choice. I return now. Illuminati? I did not know. Thank you, Uplander. I return to camp now. Illuminati are near. I must return but fast as the Big West shortstop. Uplanders, thank you for finding watchguards. But watchguards, you are all too slow. The Illuminati draw very close, but you not return. Rule is simple. Return to Big West shortstop if Illuminati pass Boulder. No. Rule is return when Illuminati pass Watercross, not Boulder. No. Not Boulder, not Watercross. Ruins. Rule is return when Illuminati pass Ruins. Wait, Boulder? Which Boulder? Tapclix, do not tell us which Boulder. Why, you all have different rules. Patrol is unuseful if you do not report. Uplander, tell ffXIV about this, please. We will stop Illuminati, but please report problem to ffXIV. I will after I check out this next quest. Time for a stray! Oh. That's a big owl. Adventure, remember Feldsmox? Feldsmox still not catch even one fish. Feldsmox starting to become very hungry. Nearby sun bears are reason. They come down to river and eat fish and scare them away. Please slay bought us some sun bears. Slay 4 bears, bring bear meat to Feldsmox. Whoopsie. Decided to try slide casting a little bit too early. You kill sun bears, you collect bear meat for Feldsmocks. A thick layer of fat surrounds what is otherwise extremely lean meat. Bears are gone. Fishing waters are calm now. Feldsmocks want to catch fish, but first fill belly with bear meat. Sorry, no, I suddenly feel like I have like a weird feeling in my left leg. It's like, felt like a cramp was kind of coming up and then it like didn't want to come and I was like, actually just made me laugh. It like tickled a little bit. Feldsmocks really want to eat fish, but too hungry to eat. Thank you for beta plander. First tasty meat for Feldsmocks in long time. Are you serious? Well, I guess it makes sense. As long as I don't get like an item reward or something, then the quest line usually isn't finished. That tends to be kind of the way it goes. You look strong, Uplander. Will you help with something? I make jingly shine by search ruins for things to sell, but great marble stop me. I need to stop them breeding. Kill the seedlings. Please kill 3 marble seedlings. Seedlings normally hide, but I have plant strike. They love fish. We can lure them from hiding with fish. But seedlings are sneaky. We must kill it all at once. First need fish. Ask Feldsmocks. I see her southwise. She always fishing. Ah yes, thank you for making me fly all the way up here to go and talk to a goblin who was like, oh yeah, I knew the fish from the person all the way down south. I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, let's go all the way back. I was wondering why like her as an NPC didn't disappear. So yeah. I somehow expected that I needed to come back here. Still no fish. Feldsmocks only wish to catch fish. No, so sweet, so juicy sweet. You need fish for marble bait. Marble eat anything, not need fish. Can just use normal fishing bait. Feldsmocks go with you. Try now. Come with Feldsmocks to Saint Muckiam's. Not Muckiam's Arboretum. Wow. Can you please? Hello? No. Feldsmocks never try catch marble before. Start with throw fishing bait in water. We caught them, but Feldsmocks cannot catch fish, only marbles? Feldsmocks not sure how to feel about this. For now, we killed enough marbles. Return to Gabby who sent you. Tell him we killed great marble seedlings. You have already sent the seedlings. You are a strong uplander. Thank you. Feldsmocks really love fishing, but I must find her and thank her. Perhaps she can teach me to catch fish. Like you see, buddy, that's where you're wrong. Okay. That is apparently the end of that. At least for the moment. What brings you to the shower? There we go. Ah, but that is expected. Gobby Fighty Force is independent. To have rules would rob Gobbies of God's given liberties. Free nation for free people should have no rules. This is best now. Sometimes. Anyway, my friends, I think that'll be it. I hope you enjoyed this episode of just us playing Final Fantasy XIV. And next episode we're gonna go and deal with... You guessed it. More side quests. And also 2 dungeons, basically. Goodbye.